Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Perm Patel, and I have Kelly Kay here, and we're going to be talking about Power Ideas using Active Directory authentication. So for many of you who have been in Power BI and using our product, you are well aware of ideas.powerbi.com. And we want to give you an update this week. We're going to be enabling Active Directory authentication. So what does that mean for you? So what is happening with ideas.powerbi.com? We're going to be enabling Active Directory from Azure on July 10th. You will not be able to sign in with any other authentication provider once this is done. Not with Google, not with Facebook, not with any other custom authentication. Why are we doing this? Well, users have been requesting this for a long time. Users have been asking for one account to access everything that is Power BI. So if you're accessing Power BI Desktop with your work or school account, or even online services for Power BI, you want to have one account. So we'll show you actually how to put your work or school account, the same that you used to access Power BI, and connect it using July 10th. And we'll walk through that as part of a step-by-step. So for those of you who are live on the call, please do let us know if you have any questions. We will certainly answer them as we go through this. And we want to make sure that you have no questions at the end of it. So we're going to continue on. This is what you should expect. Starting today, you will receive the email on the left-hand side, and this will be to the email address that you have listed on ideas.powerbi.com currently. So on the left-hand side, you'll see a recommended action to keep your existing Power BI Ideas profile, including your ideas, comments, and votes, connected with your work or school account by July 10th. And we have links for any questions you might have after the fact, and of course, the live webinar that you're watching right now. On the right-hand side, July 10th morning, you will receive this email that will allow you to start connecting your profile to your Azure Active Directory account. Once you receive this email, all you have to do is click on the yellow button and start the process. And we'll actually walk you through what that process for the left-hand side looks like, as well as the right-hand side looks like, so that way you're completely prepared. And we also have this on our blog post as well. So when you go into ideas.powerbi.com, you'll first need to currently authenticate and sign in. So go ahead and click the sign in button. And then once you've signed in, go ahead and click on settings. From there, under settings, you'll scroll down and you'll see where you can change your avatar as well as update your contact information. Go ahead and replace your email address with your work or school account. If you're using a password that's a custom authentication at this time, you'll still be using the same password. The same will go with your authentication as well. And that's it. That's the only thing that you would need to do to ensure that you get the email that you're about to see here on the right-hand side. So we have 7 steps that you would need to actually perform once you receive this email on Friday, July 10th. The first is obviously you need to click on the invitation link. You'll connect your profile using the orange button that you see here. You'll click on the link. A web page will open up and will automatically fill in the registration code that's embedded within the email. Each registration code is unique to your own account, so certainly don't forward this out because it will only be able to redeem this once. Once you've see the authentication code, ignore where it says registration code will automatically be displayed here. Check off I have an existing account and click on register. You'll see the registration code pop in here, and of course this is not a valid registration code, so please do not type this in. On the bottom side of that, you'll see the button where you can register with your work or school account, and then you'll get the pop-up notification saying you can sign in using your work or school account there. Once you've successfully signed in, you'll have to accept our terms and conditions. This is only a one-time scenario. So once you've signed these terms and conditions, scroll down to the bottom, say that you agreed to those terms and conditions, and hit submit. And that's it. Once you've logged in at that point, you will be dropped into this page where you'll notice a bit of a site redesign that we've done. but it is all using Azure Active Directory authentication from this point forward. You'll be able to vote, you'll be able to comment, you'll be able to create brand new ideas, and you've probably noticed some new things that we've added in. On the right-hand side, we certainly heard some more feedback from you, and we wanted to deliver on that. So ideas that are recently updated by Microsoft. So if there's any status changes, we wanted to make sure that it was simple for you to be able to see what has been recently updated. And you'll see more and more capabilities coming online very soon. But this is one of the first things that we wanted to tackle, is make sure that you can authenticate using Azure Active Directory, as well as see any ideas that have been recently updated. On the navigation bar, if you also have noticed, we have top ideas and hot ideas. We also have now filtered in new and as well completed, so that way you can see just the completed ones. We'll be adding in more and more as we go through the following year. And if you have any suggestions, please let us know. This ends the webinar that we were hosting. We will certainly take any live questions we have to the attendees, but this should be a fairly straightforward process. You'll be receiving an email today for the reminder that you need to update your account information on ideas.powerbi.com. And you will certainly receive an email on Friday with the button that allows you to connect your profile. From there, once you've gone through the 7 steps, you should be able to connect to ideas.powerbi.com and start submitting more and more ideas. All right, well, do we have any questions at this point? Looks like we do. I understand that the process to switch the account used on the Ideas portal with our work account and use it. What about in the future when we switch to another company? Does our profile and past activities get transferred to our new work account? That's a great question. You can go into your profile information now after you've, let's rephrase that. So starting July 10th, once you've logged into the new site, you can go under your profile information and update your information post at any point in time. So if you decide that you're going to be leaving and your company and you want to make sure that you want to transfer it thereafter, you still do need an Azure Active Directory account, but you will be able to input in your new email address there. We will also have an ability for you to be able to claim your profile after the fact as well, because we do understand that some people might not be able to remember that they need to change their email address on this site beforehand too. That was a great question. Are there any more questions?
Doesn't look like it. Looks like you explained it extremely well.
Hope so.
Yeah.
So this definitely looks like it was going to be a short webinar. We wanted to make sure that we at least got the word out sooner than later, and on how you can actually migrate with very little worries or fears. At any time, if you do have questions after the fact, please do let us know. You can certainly receive the email. There's a link that allows you to contact us, and you can certainly let us know if you have any questions or concerns. We'll certainly answer as many as we can. Well, it's an interesting Monday. We did this webinar in record time. So with that said, I don't see any last minute questions coming in for our live audience. Kelly, I hope you're excited for Friday as well.
I am super excited. I'm super excited. I think it's going to be a great day. It's really going to give our users what they've asked for. So always happy to help them out.
Absolutely, and we certainly want to hear more feedback as we add more capabilities to the IDEA site throughout the year. So we'll have a place where you can submit that feedback and let us know what you would want us to add in. All right, well, this was a quick webinar. Hopefully you have a great Monday and the rest of the week. And you have a great morning, afternoon, and evening. Thank you all.